Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Rapkless here and welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about how to get free traffic from YouTube. So if you're interested in getting free organic traffic without having to pay for it, make sure and stick around all the way to the end of this video. Now, if you guys are excited about this and you're excited to learn about free traffic opposed to like the paid traffic that we talk a lot about on this channel, hit a like down below, hit a comment down below. Let me know that you guys are excited about this type of stuff, and let me know that, like, because I know I've been talking a lot about paid traffic recently, and I'm going to continue to do that because is a main area of a focus for us. But if you guys do like the free type of stuff too, let me know down in the comments that you do like this. Just put the word free down below, and just so I can know, I can start working on both sides of things and kind of share with you multiple things on different aspects, because there's good and bad to both sides of it. Okay, so again, my name is Nick Rapkless. If you're new to the channel, make sure and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And then also share this with at least one person that you think they can get some value out of it, because we're constantly trying to build up this channel. We want to get it to over 100,000 people living in their laptop lifestyle and creating a business where they have, you know, full control over it, and they can travel and, you know, live and do what they want, what they want and who they want. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but yeah, just a lot of freedom. That's really what we're about here, and doing it in a way that you're operating a business that's really helping people and you have freedom in your life. So that's what I'm getting at. Now, with that said, let's jump into this stuff. Again, we're going to be talking about how to get free traffic from YouTube. So I want to kind of talk about the overlying principle and the structure behind it. And then we're going to kind of get into the nitty gritty details about how to really operate this stuff and how to do it the most efficient way possible. Okay, so let's just talk about this real quick. I'm going to put some words in here. So basically, the way you get traffic from YouTube in terms of free traffic is 1, search traffic, and 2, suggested or social traffic, we'll call it that. And really what this comes down to is content marketing. Okay, content marketing, meaning you have a piece of content, and in this case on YouTube, it is a YouTube video. Obviously, there's no other way to put content on YouTube besides YouTube videos. So you have to have a video, you have to put that up. And the way that you get traffic to this is by search traffic, or also suggested, or what we call social traffic. Okay, so let's come over to YouTube and show you exactly what this looks like. And then again, we're going to go much more into depth about this type of stuff. And in fact, we might do a part 2 because this video might be like a really big structure. So if you guys are interested in a part 2 with this stuff, to go into like the really nitty gritty details, the kind of the ninja stuff, put a part 2 down in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to make that. Okay, so let's come over to YouTube and show you what I am talking about. So the first one, like we talked about, is search traffic. So let's just come with the example. I always know I go with fitness. Let's talk about cooking. Okay, let's talk about how to cook a turkey. Okay, let's say you have a business that's related to cooking turkeys or just cooking in general. So what we see here is how to cook a turkey. So then we hit the space bar, and then there's all these different auto-suggested fill keywords. How to cook a turkey in the oven, how to cook a turkey breast, how to cook a turkey leg in a bag, a roaster. You know, there's all sorts of different things. So ultimately, we can use all these keyword phrases, but ultimately, like, let's look at this real quick. So someone types in how to cook a turkey, and what do you know? There's a bunch of search results where people are getting millions of views to this. You know, 3.6 million, 3.6 million, 403,000. So yeah, there's a lot of search volume for this particular one, and I have a little extension called Keywords Everywhere. And if you do it, it's a paid plugin. It's not real expensive, but it will kind of show you like how much search volume is there. So that's where you can get a bunch of traffic, is if you actually show up right here. And again, I'm going to show you a little bit more on how to actually get ranked up towards these spots, so that you do put your videos right here, so that you can get a piece of this 165,000 monthly searches. Okay, so that is the search traffic. That's what we're talking about here, is where you create content and you name it and you do certain things that I'm about to share with you. So that way, when people come in and search it, then all of a sudden you get that traffic, people start watching your videos, and as long as you construct your videos in the way that I'm about to show you, you're going to be able to get more traffic to your videos, but not only your videos, but also to your website. And that's obviously a very important part. If you're sending people down, like you have a funnel and you're selling stuff, like obviously that's very important. So that's the search traffic. Now let's talk a little bit more about like the social and suggested traffic. So this is one way. It's a great way. People are in search, they're looking for you, and your content shows up in front of them. So now what? We can actually click on one of these videos. And this is a video ad. We're not too concerned about that with this particular video. But here, what you'll notice on the side here is what we call the suggested or social traffic. Not too many people call it social traffic, but that's just kind of like the concept. So basically, you have your video here, and people can get traffic from here after they search something out. And then we have all these suggested videos on the side. So as long as your content is relevant, and people are enjoying your content, and again, we're going to get more into this, but you have the chance to get more traffic over here. So people can be watching this video about your first turkey, and all of a sudden they see your video that's all about how to roast a turkey. You click on that, and then they click on that, and then there they are on your video, and they can watch your video. So that's the other side of things here, is the suggested or social traffic. Okay, so that's the whole concept of like how you get traffic from YouTube and how you get free traffic from YouTube, because all you got to do is create this piece of content. And then therefore, if you do the things that I'm about to tell you, you have the opportunity to get search traffic as well as social and suggested traffic. So how do we do this? How do we create this content? How do we name this content? How do we make it so that we are putting the best opportunity to actually get this search traffic as well as the suggested and social traffic? Well, that's exactly what we'll be discussing right now. So let's open up just a new page and draw this out. So it's definitely, I want to go over this part right now. Basically, the first thing that you want to do in order to get search traffic for sure is you want to do a little bit more keyword research. Okay, keyword research. And so what you notice when we typed in how to cook a turkey, that has 165,000 monthly searches. That's a lot. And then as you notice as well, when we actually search this out and we look at the content, like there's people getting millions and millions of views, like 3.6 million, 403,000, 611,000, 781,000. Like that tells us that this is, generally speaking, a fairly competitive keyword. So if you were just starting your YouTube channel, or you just had a few thousand subscribers, or maybe even just even like 10,000 subscribers, it still would be fairly difficult to get your content to pop or show up right there, just because it's a broad keyword. It's how to cook a turkey. Like it's only like 5 keywords, and it's just like a lot of search volume, and you're competing with all these big names that have like in all likelihood like millions of subscribers. So we don't even want to play in that. We don't even want to play on that field. What we want to do is we want to go more into the long tail keywords. Long tail. And basically what that means is it's at least 4 keywords. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So obviously how to cook a turkey, that's 5. So in a sense, that is like a long tail, but again, based on the search volume we're seeing here, it's far too competitive. So what I would rather do is I would type that in again, but I would hit a space, and then we have all these other ones: how to cook a turkey in an oven, how to cook a turkey breast, how to cook a turkey burger, how to, you get the point. So what I'd rather do is I would click on one of these. Again, the longer the tail keyword, the more words in the keyword phrase, the less competitive it's going to be typically, and the more targeted it is. That means that typically when you have longer tail keywords and you rank for those particular keyword phrases, then that's a more targeted person that's actually watching your videos, because how to cook a turkey could be a lot of different things. But if you say how to cook a turkey burger on the stove, like that's pretty specific, right? That person is looking exactly for how to cook a turkey burger on the stove. So let's just click on that, and only has 720 monthly searches. So that tells us a couple things. One, it's much more targeted. There's far less traffic, and therefore there's going to be far less competition as well, meaning it's going to make it a lot easier for you to actually show up on these first spots. Like you can see here, like so much less traffic: 285K, 11K, 127K, 1.6K. Like your chances of actually getting your video to rank right here is far greater. Now, obviously you're not going to get the same amount of type of search, but if you just continue to create content that is more tailored to these type of keywords, then you're going to be in a good spot. Okay, so that's the whole idea, is that you want to do your keyword research, and that's one of the best ways to do is just go and look at the autofill suggested keywords. Okay, and then the other thing that you can do, okay, let's say we are going with how to cook a turkey burger on the stove, and we say, okay, well, that is the keyword phrase that we're going to go after. So what you'd want to do from that is you'd want to come in and actually create this particular video. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have to actually put this, like what to actually say in your videos to make it pop the best, on the next video. So again, if you guys are interested in doing a part 2 to this, because I don't want to make this too drawn out and long, I think it'd be better if we chopped it into 2 different videos. But yeah, put a part 2 down in the comments, and I'll be sure to make a part 2, because that's kind of in itself a long topic. But generally speaking, you want to give an introduction. So we'll just intro. You want to give the content, and then you want to give a call to action, because obviously, like, the point of making a YouTube video, eventually you want to get them to do something after the video. So to kind of just draw this out, is an intro would be like, hey guys, if you're looking for a way to cook a turkey burger on the stove, you've come to the right place, because that's exactly what we're going to be sharing here on this video. And then you get into the content, be like, hey, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3, or whatever else the content that you want to share with. And then at the end, you give a call to action. Usually what I do is like, hey, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, then make sure and visit my website. I'll go much more into depth. I have a free ebook or something of that sort. You can also give a call to action like, hey, make sure and subscribe to the channel. Make sure and put a comment down below on what you got best out of it, because you want to encourage engagement on your particular video. And when you have more engagement, that's going to give you more opportunity to actually get your videos to show up at the top spots here. Okay, so that's kind of a general overview. Again, I can go much more into depth on that on a part 2. So let me know if you guys would like to see a part 2. But really what I'd like to share is that after you have created your video, basically there's a few things that you want to do when you are actually uploading your video. So let's come over to YouTube and act like we're actually uploading a video. So I have just this video right here. Let's just say this is a video that's all about how to cook a turkey burger on the stove. So what I would do is I would name it. How to cook a turkey burger on the stove, and I would name it that exact thing. Okay, so I would name it what my video is, and then what I would do is I'd come back onto YouTube and create, upload video, and then I would select the file, and where is it? Come down here, how to cook a turkey burger on the stove. And so that's what you want to do, is you want to name your file that, and then you want to name your title that, so that it's like very congruent. And then what you want to do is put some type of description. You want to put some type of description into here where it's like, you want to start giving a description of like, hey guys, this is a video that teaches you how to cook a turkey burger on the stove. And then on top of that, what else you want to do is you want to come in and you want to take all the relevant keywords. What you can do here is like, let's just go with here, how to cook a turkey burger. And then you hit report search predictions. And you want to copy all of these. So these are like the keyword phrases that are relevant. And what you want to do is you want to put them down into the more options section here, and you put them in the tags. You paste them in here. Whoops. Well, you actually need to do this real quick. You need to paste them in here, and then you need to put commas in between all of them so that they're spaced out essentially. So there we go. We'll copy all those, and then we'll paste them in the tags. You can also put them in the description as well So you can put them right there if you want. That's something I've tested around with before. I don't do it as much as of late, but it's always another way for like YouTube to kind of pick up, oh, this person's making a video that's all about turkey burgers. And then again, like I said, you want to put your description in there, talk a little bit more, kind of just give some explanation on what exactly the video is. And then also what I always like doing is putting some type of link here where it's like maybe you have an ebook that's all about cooking turkey burgers, or maybe you have a video course, or maybe you have an affiliate product. You can put all the links right there and say, and you can mention that in the videos, being like, hey guys, like if you want to learn more about this stuff, or you would like to, get some more resources, click the links down in the video description and it'll show you where to go. Okay, so that's the rundown. Of the other thing that you can do, and I think I'll probably get a little bit more into this as well, is you want to create a custom thumbnail. And you can come to places like Canva, and you can basically just create a design, and then you can do YouTube thumbnail. So yeah, click on YouTube thumbnail, and that's the correct size. And then basically what you want to do is you want to come in and kind of look at the ones that are enticing to you, like learn to cook. Like look at these, like these look pretty good, and they're like not like what the video is, but it just like makes you want to click on it. Like this one looks pretty good, she's pointing to it. Like, so you want to get creative with that. And again, we're going to talk probably a little bit more about that, but you can see how like this is so much more compelling to click on rather than this one. So you want to just make it very compelling. It's always good to put like words on there, so like people have two different places to like kind of look at what it's about, learn to cook, and then how to cook a turkey burger. So I would definitely come into Canva, and I don't know why that's not working, but yeah, you click on YouTube thumbnail, and then you can start putting it together. Like you can even pick some of these, you can put your words in there. But again, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But that's the whole idea behind how to get free traffic, is that you use search traffic as well as suggested traffic. And the better that your video is, the better your content is, the better that your intro is, the better that your content is, the better that your call to action is, the better that your video is going to perform. And when you get better engagement and people are enjoying your content, they're liking your videos, they're commenting on your videos, they're sharing your videos, they're subscribing to your channel, that continues to just boost you up in the algorithm, and you're more likely to actually rank your videos at the top of the spots when people search it out, and you're more likely to get your video on the side spots where it's like the suggested and social traffic, and it's just kind of a compounding effect. So the more consistent you can stay with your traffic or the videos that you create, the better that you are going to do. So again, do more long tail keywords in the beginning. If you don't have a big channel, do your keyword research, use the YouTube auto suggested fill to find those keywords that are relevant to your content. And again, you just make content that is relevant to your business, and then you give calls to action to whatever that is that you are selling in your description. So that's the rundown, guys. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for spending some time with me. Again, make sure and let me know if you like this kind of free traffic stuff in addition to the paid traffic, because it's good to complement the two. And then also let me know if you'd like me to do a part 2 to this video, because I will definitely do that if you guys are interested in. And there's a few, like definitely in terms of like the content, how to create a good thumbnail, that's the type of stuff I'd like to show with you, but that's a little bit more on the advanced side of things. So I figured I'd just save that for another video. So let me know if you guys would like me to do that. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and then obviously have some resources in my description if you like to check those out and kind of see what we have to offer if you're looking for more traffic, more leads, and more sales inside of your business. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you on the next one.